hope you're all well. I've got a mic and I'm hoping it works because I've had people say that they can't hear me very well, and if I don't play with that I might not make weird noises. Anyway, so I'm hoping this video comes out a bit clearer, and fingers crossed I won't make it and then have to make it all over again. It's been doing really weird things to my iPad. Once I plugged it in yesterday, I had to reset everything because now my microphone doesn't work at all in FaceTime unless the microphone's plugged in. Technology in me has not been going well, but there you go. Anyway, I thought I'd pop on and say hello and hope your Monday's going well. Why do I do this to myself? I got everything out and realised nothing is organised in any particular order. If you remember, I was working on my Advent calendar, which is over there. Of course, I'm not here. I'll put number 4 in a minute. And I got on to do the green, and so far I've got 3 green middles. That looks wonderful, doesn't it? Not 3 green middles in the puff flower stitch that I'm doing. It's called the Popcorn Daisy from the Granny Square card deck, and so far I've only edged one in a scrap of red I had, and I can't decide if it reminds me of the top of a strawberry or it looks Christmassy. What do you think? No ends weaved in, of course. Let's get number 4. While we're here. Number 4. Up at the top here. It's got bird on. Aqua. It's more darker green in real life, but it's sort of an aqua green. I like that. So that will be today's wind up and makeup tonight. I usually do these puff flower middles when I'm watching television in the evening. I can't talk and do things, I'm sorry, and I just want to get the end open here. Today's a bit of a strange one today. I was down for a loop. Usually I have the grandchildren on a Monday. Either if they're at school I pick up the girls after school and have them after school. And the grandpap dog. But my daughter's not too well today, so she texted me earlier and said, "I'm really sorry, Mum. I'm not well, so the girls are staying at home. I hope you don't mind." Well, I don't mind. Squeak. I don't mind. I just hope she'd get better soon. But of course, I had all these plans for today, and now I can't do them. So I went for a walk and posted a parcel that I've been meaning to post since the end of March. So that made me feel a bit better about myself. I was up looking at. I've never been one to love green, but I was looking at nature and all the different greens out, because we live in quite a rural place. How all the different greens go together, and I'm quite intrigued with green at the moment, so I might go for I'm going to put that down. I'm going to go for a route through my stash later and pull out all the greens I've got. I don't think I've got that many, but I've said something like this before and then worked out I've got about 20 different colours of one thing. So what else have we been up to? Oh yeah, I've been watching Wednesday, series 2, and I've been really good. I've been like watching one episode a night, not the whole lot in one go. Mainly because I get to the end of the evening these days and I'm actually tired, and I actually go to bed at a semi-reasonable hour, so I can't get too much telly watching in one go. And it reminded me of when I went to the, forgotten what it was called, I went to Yarn Festival in March, and I bought some yarn from Felt Fusion, hand-dyed and knitted garments. It's from feltfusion.co.uk if you want to go and check them out. And I bought this, which is, can you see it's also sparkly? It's called Wednesday's Window. And it's 75% superwash merino, 20% nylon and 5% sparkle. 4-ply fingering weight meterage, 200 metres times 2. For better results, hand wash, fringe project and cold water, shape and lay flat to dry. Now, I'm not sure what to do with this. I want to put it together in one project, and I'm not sure whether to do a scarf, one half black and white, one half rainbow, or to do the musselburgh hat with one colour on each side, so when you fold it up with the brim you've got a flash of the other colour showing. I'm not sure. I'm not sure about a cowl, because you could do a cowl actually. It's just a scarf really, isn't it? And a half and half. I'm not sure about a shawl, or it could be difficult doing half each side unless you've done it half the other way. Any ideas would be really, really appreciated, as it's such a lovely yarn. Oh yeah, you can really see the sparkle, which is surprising me. So that was on my mind today. And what actually made me think about it is I was watching YouTube earlier with my cup of coffee. I was using my morning cup of coffee. That's not coffee, obviously. It was I think it was Elaine at Penguins Crafts. So I can't remember names today. Hang on, let me write Elaine down. At Penguin Crafts. Anyway, I'll tag her in the description box down below, and you, for today's video, and you can go over and check what she was saying about it. But she was mentioning that she was joining in on something, hashtag crochet your collection challenge. And this led me over to the Cozy Buckeye, who was doing the challenge of using your patterns that you've got, and we all do it. We get a craft, whether it be knitting, crochet, laser engraving, sewing, whatever, and you not only get the yarn, but you end up with loads of patterns or instructions or whatever. And very often we buy them so much quicker than we use them, we forget we've got what we've got. So I thought, that's a good idea. Once I've finished a project, I will take on another from something I've got in my collection, whether it be from a book or my files on my computer, we will see. But it'd be interesting to see, looking through, remembering what I've got and what I wanted to make and why. Although, hang on, I have to remember I've got a blue frog with yellow sponge to make. If I don't write things down, I won't remember them. Anyway, after I watched the Cozy Buckeye, who is doing this collaboration with somebody else, who, Stacey Crafts, I'll link her video down below as well, because I can't remember and I didn't write it down. I then had a recommendation of somebody I am subscribed to. I am subscribed to the Cozy Black Eye now. Recreational Knitting Podcast, which is Karen, I believe. And she's doing something called One Skein September. And we've all got those odd skeins we don't know what to do with, or it's too special. And at the moment she's picking out patterns for her one skeins, or what she's planning to do in September. And again, I'll link her down below. And the one I watched, I think it was today's or yesterday's videos, different time zones, so it's hard to know which day she posted it on. She gave some ideas for cowls and mittens and little scarves or shawls, I think, today. And I know she's planning on doing some suggestions for hats next. So that was another one that interested me, that I thought you all might be interested in. And then I was going to sit here and read the ends in on these while I talk to you, but we all know if I do that, then I'm not going to talk to you. I'm just going to get waylaid and distracted. So I was doing my... There's called different things in different countries. I found it interesting. Washcloths, dish rags, dishcloths, what do you call them? If I'm using it for what we tend to call them, dishcloths or rags. I always remember the rags in our house for cleaning were old clothes and t-shirts and knickers and things that were all washed out and out of shape when I was a child. We had them, a load of them under the sink. Anyway, I've done two more the other day, and I grabbed a ball of, it's 100% pure cotton by Jane C. Brett. Another double knit shade IC05, 215 metres or 234 yards of cotton, cool wash, cool iron, cool tumble dry, do not bleach. Well, sometimes I clean with bleach, and if it discolours, it discolours, but I did another corner to corner. This one, although it was a double knit, is a bit thicker than the other double knit, so it made up quicker. And I'm loving the texture on the corner to corner for these, and the feel of it. Now I did another one. Now I've got to admit, I did back post half double crochet the other night, and I was watching something, sat in a dark corner, and it's wonky. We got one side is pretty straight and the other side is getting smaller and smaller, and I would have pulled it out, but it's a dishcloth, washcloth. It's going to be used for cleaning. It will do. So I've just got those ends to do in. Other than that, I'm not sure what I'm going to do with the rest of my day. As I said, I've been out for a walk. I went to post something in the in-post locker earlier, because it's a heck of a lot less faff than the post office. Sad to say, but I've been to our post office and they just said to me, no, the address won't go through, it won't work, and I just got too frustrated with it and left. It worked before, it worked the week before, the month before, and it won't work this week, so I'm moaning, I'm sorry. It's quicker to walk up the road and put it in the locker. Fingers crossed it gets there. Nothing I posted in the locker's gone missing since. And I may or may not go to Costco this afternoon. It depends on the heat. It is a bit warm here. So, I don't know. That's my day so far. And as I said, I only really came on to test to see if the microphone was better than just normal speech. Cherry coffee syrup, just in water. You didn't need to know that, did you? I'm a bit warm. Anyway, I'm rambling and I don't know what to say, so I'm going to call it a day, I'm going to let you get on and say thank you so much for watching. And I am going to come back soon and let you know what I'm going to put on my list for my Crochet Your Collection Challenge and my One Skein September. But to do that, I'm going to have to get some of the projects off my list and work on my advent. So, take care, keep smiling, and I hope you get something in today that makes you happy. Bye for now.